be on my phone, no discussions. Shorty, why you let me alone without nothing? I don't know I'm nothing. They ain't show me love then. Running to them bands, I was up to something.
Now you see the banger intro in the beginning of the video. Make sure y'all go to my boy Icy Edits. Tell him Sneak sent you and he might throw you a discount, bro. And let's get into this banger video, man. Let's go. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sneak DF, man, and I'm back on another video, man. Now I told y'all, man, we doing this daily upload, like always, bro. Daily upload. So, man, today I will be teaching you how to use Cinema 4D. Now, many of y'all probably don't know how to use Cinema 4D. I get a little stuck. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Before, when I first learned, or when I was just first downloaded Cinema 4D, I did not know how to use it. I didn't know how to, you know, open it, bro. I'm being completely honest, bro. Like, I was just staring at it. So me, I was like, y'all, man, I was just looking at tutorials on how to do this, how to do that. But man, as soon as I like got the hang of it, I started grasping onto it, man. It's just something I know how to do now with ease. So look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do the text. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have my Lightroom and link in the description. It's only gonna cost $5. So if y'all want this banger Lightroom, then I suggest y'all go ahead and cop. But other than that, I'm gonna just teach y'all how to do your own little simple text and stuff like that. And mine, it has my own special Lightroom. So when I add it in there, man, you're gonna see what it look like. So first I'm gonna go ahead and open my Lightroom. It's called the Sneaker Special Rooney, you know, right here. So you're gonna see, man, it got all my textures and stuff. It got the matte, you know, different type of metal stuff, man. It got a whole bunch of stuff in here. So man, if y'all want it, bro, y'all just gotta, you know, copy it, bro. You know, you gotta copy. So here I'm just gonna delete these two layers. So first I'm gonna teach y'all what these is. So this right here is the zoom in and out, you know. All right, so you see this thing right here, this is just how to rotate. So you don't have to hold any buttons to do that. You just click on it and you just rotate it and move it around if you want to with your mouse. Like I told you, this zooms in and out and this moves side to side, up and down. You can do that too if you want. But right now we're gonna zoom out and just show you what these things is right here. So these things is just like lights, just to give it some type of lightning. So if it's dark in one area, you can add some light to it. Also, if you wanna, this is also a light, the same thing. So it's coming from different directions. But this particular one that I made, this is just coming from the top. So you know, it can bring some light down. So when we add the text in there, you would definitely see how it looks. So right here, we're just gonna add some text. So first what you want to do is, actually let me zoom in just a little bit. First you want to do is go to mode graph right here at the very top, and then go down to mode text. That's what you want to do. So we're gonna move the text up just here, right here. So first we're just gonna name mine's text, because you know I have nothing, you know, to name it. So we're just gonna put text. And here, look, so here, look, say if you was in Cinema 4D, right? If you was to download a font right away, like if you was to download a font while you had Cinema 4D open, you will have to save your file or close out of Cinema 4D to, you know, get the font back, or open to refresh the fonts and stuff to get your font that you want to use. That's what you have to do. But for me, for this video, I'm just gonna pick a random font. So I think I'm gonna use Burbank, which is like the Fortnite font. I think I'm gonna use that one right here. So we're gonna find that right quick. The Burbank condensed one. I like that one better than the other one. So me, what I do is I put my depth. So this is like the size, basically like how wide it's gonna be. So right here I'm gonna put mine on 75. And yeah, so look, so y'all probably gonna be like, well, Sneak, how do you get out of here to where you could just click on one single letter? So make sure you're highlighted over the text where it says mode text. Make sure you click on it, and once you click on it, hit C, and it will, like, you know, degroup it. So you have your own singular letter that you could click on. So like, say if you was to render it, you wanted to add something different. Say you wanted to take the X out or the E, and you just want to put a different, something different in there. You know, you can always do that. So right now, this is what we're gonna do. So here, we're gonna zoom in, you know, so look, like I told you, this is the rotate. So me, I'm gonna go down just a little bit, rotate. So make sure you rotate in something, you know, make sure you rotate to where you want to. Also, make sure when you do that, make sure that the Lightroom thing, because when you render this out, make sure this thing is not in the way, because then it will render with your your text, so you don't want that. So right here, this is good enough. Just give it a little bit of space so you know you can render it out. So here, I'm just gonna move this text over here. I'm just gonna maybe tilt it. So here, look, this is another easier way, right? So you see here how it got lines right here, right? So look, R is the rotate. So you wanna rotate back and forth, right? And then if you hit E, this is to move it up and down. And then when you hit T, this is to move the sides up and down, you know, side to side. It's just simple things, bro. So I will put, you know, on the screen different ways to scale it. Is scale it, rotate and move up and down. So that's how you do that. So here, what I'm gonna do is hit rotate. I'm gonna rotate this. Actually, I'm gonna move this down backwards some and rotate this. And then what we're gonna do for the E is I'm gonna make it smaller. So here we're gonna make this small right here. And then we're gonna hit E on the keyboard. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit R and bring this in some. So when we do that, you see how the text is tilted over. So once you do that, hit, if you've ready, like if you finish with rotating and stuff like that, just hit E on your keyboard and then bring back the moving tool. And you can just move it to where you want to. Make sure everything's lined up perfectly fine. So once you do that and you want to get it in a perfect spot, that's good. Then go ahead and go back. So you see how this looks already? This looks good. So right here, I'm gonna just move my T just a little bit more. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do that. So look, we're gonna move this over here. And I'm gonna also teach you how to render it out, just in case, because this, my pack or my rendering settings, once y'all see how this renders out, bro, y'all gonna want to copy, bro, I'm telling you. So look, this how it's so right here, you know, you go ahead and zoom in right here, and I'm bringing it so it, you know, everything fits. Because when I put everything together, how it's gonna look is gonna look dope. So right here, I'm gonna just hit T so I can scale it up just a little bit more. And that's how that's gonna look so far. So that looks kind of good so far. It looks good so far, kind of good so far, because everything's not finished yet. And we're gonna add some color to this. You know, we're gonna make everything look good. I'm gonna teach you how to do the double layer. I'm gonna teach you everything y'all need to know in this whole video. So right here, we're gonna move the X over, right? We're gonna move the X over. And what we're gonna do is hit R on the keyboard, which is rotate. And we're gonna rotate this over some, and then we're gonna hit E on the keyboard and move this over. So this is how I'm doing with my text. So if y'all want to do something different with y'all can, but right here I'm just gonna do something different. Now you see how this is conjoined, like this is inside the text. Sometimes you do not want that. It depends on how you want your text, but for right now this is perfectly fine right here. So you can see it so far. And then right here, we're just gonna put the T. We're gonna rotate this here. We're gonna hit T, and we're gonna scale this down. And we're gonna hit E, move this up just a little bit, and then hit R to rotate. And we're just gonna move this over and down. So make sure, actually, what we're gonna do is and move this over here, and we're gonna scale this down. And we're gonna move this a little forward and move this over just a little bit. And that's how we're gonna do it, man. So look, that's how you want your text. If you want your text like that, that is just something. So you have to take your time. You know, learning this is gonna take you some time, but like watching this tutorial, you can also slow it down. You can pause it whenever you want to, just to see how everything will come out. So here, that is a first step, right? So here, y'all probably gonna be like, oh, Sneak, you're finished. No, I'm not finished, right? So what I'm gonna do is, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some color. So here, maybe I want to add, actually we're gonna leave this white. We're gonna leave everything here white. But like I told you, the lights here, these are lights, right? So you see how, you know, it added some light to it. So this is perfectly fine. If you want to move this up and down, you can. But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some light on there, because you know you couldn't see the T before you moved the light, so that is perfectly fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna close out this, and make sure you move the text thing underneath the light so that you can see it, because sometimes if you put it on top, then it's gonna look totally different. So when you render it out, So make sure you put it underneath the light, and then when you do that, just hit Control C and Control V and just make another, just like how you copy and paste something, just do that. And then what you're gonna do here is what we're gonna scale everything out. So we're gonna make everything a little bit bigger, you know, and wider. So what we're gonna do is just add some color just so we can see. So we're just gonna add some pink or something, right? So this is not how it's gonna look, but we're gonna go ahead and move this out. So hold on 1 second. All right, there we go. So we're gonna move this out. So y'all probably like, Sneak, why does this look like this? This is not how it's gonna look, I promise you. So first, what you wanna do is you can like singly just rotate this and move this down if you want, you know. See how this looks? You don't want something like that. So look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this over. We're gonna move this down, or you can have it like that because you know it's gonna go on the side. So right here, the first color, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put red right here. So actually, yeah, put red for the T, you know, and then we're gonna put purple for the E. We're gonna put teal for the X or something like that. And then you can all change these colors. You could change these colors if you want, you know. So here we're just gonna, just so we can see, we're gonna mess around with these just to see how everything will fit. So we're just gonna mess around. You can also scale these down if you want something to fit in certain spots. So me, I'm gonna scale this down and move these over just a tad bit. And yeah, man, you see how that's coming out? It's looking nice, like really nice so far. So you just back this up just a little bit, and then you see now we got the X. So how everything is coming out looks good. So me, I'm gonna leave it. So right here, move this up some. I think it's perfectly fine because you get it on both sides, and the way we're gonna render this out, it's gonna be perfectly fine. So here we got the last part. It's gonna be T. We're just gonna move this over just a tad bit, and we're gonna move this probably over here just a little bit because we don't want that inside the text. So we don't want that on top of the X like that. Like you don't want it inside of the X. So yeah, you want to leave it just out just a little bit, and there we go. So look, here is the good part right here. So if you do buy my, you know, if you do buy my my little Lightroom, so this is what you would do. So here it's already preset for you. So what you would do is just go here to output, and make sure first, before you do that, make sure that you got it in a certain angle. So say if you was to render it this way, it will render this way. So make sure you got it in a certain spot that you want. Make sure that everything is lined up perfectly nice. Make sure that your light is perfectly nice. So me, I can fix some things right here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then me, I'm gonna move this up actually just a little bit, tad up. So when we render this, I'm gonna get all nice and close up to it. And we're gonna move this just a tad bit over. There we go. So that's how we're gonna render our text right there. So first, what you wanna do is go to the little box, the third box to the right. And what you're gonna do is go to save. Once it's already on save, it's gonna go to, you know, I have mine set. Everything is preset for y'all, so y'all won't have to do anything but go here to file and just save it to wherever you want to save it at. So that is gonna be perfectly fine. So me, I'm just gonna name it, let's name it text. Okay, you can save it as text if you want. Then once you do that, you're gonna hit this little button right here in the middle, and what this is gonna do is this is gonna just render it. So just hit OK. And then you can hit this and hit change this to 40 so you can see how the text is going to come out. And when you see the text come out, it's going to come out perfectly good, bro. I'm telling you, it's going to come out fine. And then when you do that, man, you're going to have you some bomb, you know, bomb text. So right here, you see that this purple is like a little too dark, right? So what we can do is we can just easily just cancel this, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into this purple, and we're just going to make it a little lighter, all right? So we're just gonna go a little lighter on the purple, and then when we render it, we can render it again. And when we render that, it's you know, when we render it, your text is gonna come out smooth. You see how the you see how the text comes out nice and smooth. Everything comes out nice and smooth. So this is how I like my text. You gotta move it around. You just can't have it all together in one. So make sure that you move your text all around. Make sure it come out nice. And you see how the text comes out, right? So right here, you see the text is completely finished rendering. So remember where you saved your text at. So me, I'm gonna go ahead and file, and then go into Photoshop, go to file, place embedded. This is how my Photoshop is, and then go to text, and then it's gonna have some numbers on there. You're perfectly fine. And when you open it up, it's gonna show you the text, man. So that's how you get your text in there. And you can add effects. You can add effects and from Photoshop onto your text. So if you want to add like gradients and stuff like that, you can. If you want to cut certain spots out, you can. It's all up to you, but make sure that you got some nice text. So you see right here, Burbank is a very good text to use and stuff like that. So I feel like this is one of the best ways to use Cinema 4D, man. So like I said, man, links in the description if you want my Lightroom, man. If you want my Lightroom, you can copy it. It's only gonna be $5, man. And yeah, man, I had to give y'all the full-on tutorial. This is probably one of the longest videos this week. But yeah, man, I'm glad y'all watched this video. Make sure if you new, you hit that sub button, hit that like button, man. And yeah, man, like I said, the download link gonna be in the description straight to the selfie. So man, if you ready to buy, you buy. And yeah, man, it's been your boy Sneak DF, man, and I'm out, man. Peace.